Anyway, not only do the controllers want to keep breaking and not working, for some bizarre reason, I don't know what's with this thing. I'm getting real tired of it. But also the stream decided, let's die at the same time. That's just a great idea.
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide.
But yet here I am, alive and
Our
well.
leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal. Everyone's gonna flip.
Then we'll show them.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
Sure, I just definitely in on it, I swear.
We're intellectuals, you know.
Of course, I'm very intellectual.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed.
They make the biggest statement ever.
What frightening teenagers.
Yes.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature.
Must stop them once and for
We
all.
need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
Indeed.
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Yeah, that's when everything started. When Futaba's mom was killed,
Back then,
everything.
you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic and erased any trace of that scandal.
But why, though?
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown?
But like, why though? Well, what did he, as a young, even younger than he is now, was probably even in middle school at the time, or just getting out of middle school? Like, what was the point of all this, Akechi? Why were you doing such a thing at that time?
I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology.
This seems like an odd thing, even for a young kid to
I
say.
believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
I think this might be crazy, honestly.
Well,
I felt sorry for this man.
Precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
She didn't want to deal with that, so she hit the man.
Suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion.
Man, this goes very deep. Kechi's is crazy,
I
really.
was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests.
Even that is true. You don't need to be killing
The
people.
public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
Let's just let nature play its course.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival.
Well, I think Japan's honestly was doing fine by itself already. They're pretty good as is. Honestly, I don't think much of a change is needed. Not that I know anything about Japanese politics. I really don't want to know anything about Japanese politics.
Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
No, I don't think that's correct.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals. Which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion.
Man, they thought they had it all.
Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
That's how you got away, even with me.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Jeez, Catchy, you're just crazy, dude.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations, but flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing.
This guy literally just wants to... I mean, like, what do you get for being the Prime Minister, though? Like, it's really not... Like, what do you get, really?
Parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned.
Like, I don't know how well this plan is really thought through.
The time
I guess
has
as you just...
finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins.
You're gonna make yourself the ruler of everything?
Rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
I think Japan, honestly, I think they like to keep to themselves, actually quite a lot. They don't really rely on others. The country kind of tries to rely on itself. It doesn't really, quite xenophobic actually. They don't really like getting involved with anyone else.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
I mean, good luck.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me.
I don't think your plan, I mean, if you just have someone taking care of anything that would try and interrupt your process, maybe, but I mean, on a world scale, I feel like this might be slightly difficult.
And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the Chosen One.
The Chosen One. Okay, dude. You need to calm
Your
down.
assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts.
Yeah, but like, so?
I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
Yet. How did he get a persona then? That's what a true question is.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Is he even so crazy enough to try and overtake him? Let's get real busy for you starting tomorrow, right? Get some rest.
Well then.
Take it easy for today. Oh, thanks, Sajiro. Appreciate that another box came in. Thank goodness. I could not have waited another second without my box. Thank goodness we got all of those. It truly just would have been awful if we didn't have that. Oh, by the way, police report on your death isn't going to show up at your school. No need to worry. Seems Prosecutor Nijima worked out some kind of deal with the higher-ups or something. I mean, they haven't even said anything to me even. So as long as you stay quiet, you'll be fine.
How do I put
And I
this?
guess if they reported your death now, they'd basically be saying you were a Phantom Thief. They can't really go announcing what the Phantom Thieves are, so I'm sure they'll avoid that. Fair enough. Morgana, what do you got? Anyway, I'm glad you're back safe and sound. But even that's putting it a little too lightly. You had it rough in there, didn't you?
Sorry.
Only a little. Akechi was after you all along. I knew it was risky, but we had no choice but to depend on him. Thanks to your tenacity, you were able to fool him. It's payback time. Let's make him regret underestimating the Phantom Thieves. Oh, we shall.
Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kind of came in handy.
I do remember that. How so?
Remember how I put that wiretap app in Akechi's phone?
Yes. Give me more
Basically,
details.
That let me see GPS info for 2 phones, yours and his. I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sai Nijima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi.
Ah, it all makes sense.
That's when I saw my chance, and beep, sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to show the phone to Akechi.
Yeah.
This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it.
It's a bit of a stretch, honestly. And good thing I wasn't an idiot and told her all the information she wanted to hear. Whew, man.
Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse Nav. It's a mysterious app after all.
True, but what kind of hacking shenanigans went down
you know
here?
how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable.
It is the push of a button. I guess that's fair enough.
Pretty good, huh?
So it's like a auto click built in. Just like when she showed him, there's click. I guess that's fair enough.
Yeah.
How's the plant doing? We don't really even need to feed the plant anymore, but I guess we can. Here you go, plant.
Nice.
We've been through a lot. Not like we need the kindness, we're maxed out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we should go to sleep.
I'm gonna head back then.
Go to bed, alright? Sleep.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while.
Yeah, can we even really leave? Not really.
Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far.
Will it, though?
And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together.
Not like I can really go anywhere.
To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other.
We probably shouldn't kill
When I
him.
consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end.
Thanks, Morgana.
Well then, we should get to sleep. You know, something that Futaba said before. When
What'd she
you were in
say?
a pinch in the palace, she picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. Was that...
Yes. It was Kasumi.
So it was Yoshizawa.
Yeah, I wonder how she's gonna feel about the news of hearing that we committed suicide. That might be a bit of a
We
problem.
better let her know you're safe now. And I'll even lend you a hand with that.
Oh, you need to go see her? You need to be careful too, though, man. You can't be caught as the cat. You said if Akechi saw him, to kill him on sight. Apparently, Akechi arrested the leader of the Phantom Thieves. He's a hero. I'm so glad to catch he's back. Hope they can catch the rest of the Phantom Thieves too. He really is amazing. Oh man. I can't. Can I even leave the house?
There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win.
I play as Ryuji now. I'm the new protagonist.
Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal. Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems we have.
Can I tell Ryuji to be like, hey, go see the doc. Tell her to come here.
Honestly,
You know?
it doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track.
Older man in suit. I'll show you.
Especially after it turned out those Phantom Thieves were nothing more than scum in the end.
I'll show you.
Okay, Ryuji, calm down. Well, oh dude, nice hoodie. We can relax. I heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. But that's a lie, right? How'd you know? I just knew. Playing something with Sakamoto-kun and the others, huh? Well, try not to trouble the school or the parents, okay? Also, make sure you keep up with your studies. I'll handle your housework as long as you request me. Ooh, that does sound nice. Is it true the leader of the Phantom Thieves died? How could the police let him commit suicide in jail? They need to get their shit together. Epstein didn't kill himself. What? Anyway. Let's move on.
Cut that out!
Quiet down, you're in class. Break's been over for quite some time now. I swear, you're like monkeys in the zoo. Oh, yeah. Received word from Sonic's family that he'll be absent for a bit. Absent for a bit. Jeez. What do you think the school is anyway? It's almost time. Someone better keep my seat warm. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. Hey, it can't be true, can it? Please tell me you're okay. I'm all good. Oh, thank God you're safe. The suicide report was all over the news, and Miss Kawakami said you went back to your hometown. I was honestly worried about contacting you. Even Sakamoto was dodging the questions when I tried to ask him. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. By the way, the fan site is a real mess right now. But I'll keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck.
Hey,
You don't need to worry about it in here. Just try not to draw attention. But today's a day off, so eat your curry and let's take it easy. You can take your time with it too. It's not like any customers are gonna show up. Jeez, man, you have a little more confidence. Try and think of the key word once the Chief's curry has been energized you. Good idea. Who's calling me now? Have you guys figured out the keyword to Shido's palace yet? I've tried all sorts of stuff, but no luck so far. It's hard to understand the thought process of a criminal mastermind like him. You know, I've been wondering if he's behind all the mental shutdowns. Does that mean that all the weird accidents from the past few years were his fault? The subway accident back in April. Now that you mention it, the accident lost the minister transport his job. Wait, are you saying that Shido caused that accident? But it's a subway. Does he not care about innocent lives? This man seems to truly be unbelievable. Supposedly there's still tons of victims from that in the hospital even now. Masayoshi Shido, how many has he killed over the years? How could we ever understand what goes on in the mind of such a horrible man? Hey, wouldn't it be faster if we just go there and try and think of it on site? Let's try that. If we're going to go, I'd like Jarkun to join, but... Would that be okay? Won't somebody spot him there? Yeah, we'll probably figure out the keyword in no time once we're there. Plus, I can throw off anyone that tails us with my blazing speed. Alright, you'll have to join us then. Remember though, we're going with the intent of not being seen. Okay, we'll meet in front of the diet building for once that bastard's palace is open. Force that bastard's palace open.
Let's head to the diet building. Make sure you aren't discovered, okay?
I need a full suit. We need to change our hairstyle. We need to take the glasses off, perhaps.
You going out?
I have to.
You gotta be kidding
That's
me.
the plan.
You realize you're done for if you get caught, right?
I also agree.
The stunts you pull sometimes.
I know, it's a bit of a risk. I don't know if this hoodie is really enough. We might want to get a different bag.
Just don't stay out too late.
Akechi isn't here.
Well, I would hope not.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds.
If he
so
saw
we
us out
can't
here, this
stay
would be
here
quite
too
a
long.
problem.
We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
What about a mansion?
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
That doesn't make any sense at
What
all.
about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace?
It's no good.
Well, time to go home.
I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
It's a bit dangerous for me to be here for sure.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido
What do you
stole
mean?
the cognitive science research, right? Or maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
Who knows?
Sounds a bit
I've got no
far-fetched.
idea.
There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
He likes to abuse women.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
What is it on?
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him.
That's okay. That seems a bit
Excuse me?
dangerous.
I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust.
What an accent for the middle-aged legislator.
He's an admirable
Wow.
man of action with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
Sure, man. Whatever you say. That didn't really help.
An exemplary answer. It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
That was worth a shot, though.
Look over there.
Nobody's saying
He's on a walkie-talkie.
we've been around. We've been sticking around too much. We probably should head out.
Wait, is it about us?
We should probably get out of here.
Doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay?
Yeah, let's go.
We should all think about this tonight.
Being out here was risky enough as it is. We gotta get out of here. Too dangerous, honestly.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety.
Are we finally gonna recognize who this guy
These
is?
scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Sure,
Look
dude.
who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility?
This guy's so full of
Working
himself.
toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. No matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
I mean, yeah, and he can do whatever he wants, really. Tried looking Shido interviews up online. They all sound so goddamn fake. I checked his profile as well. I couldn't find a match outside of title and education. He's currently 53 years old and has gone from being a Metropolitan Assemblyman to a representative. Though he is a cabinet minister, he split from the ruling party to form a United Future Party. Shido's a cabinet minister? For real? He was specifically appointed to that position, and that is his current title. Apparently, he has also won a contest for the people who would most like to have as their boss. Even the news sites write about him as though he's been assured to become a prime minister. If only we could find out what the meaning behind Shido's words.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Oh, jeez. This isn't getting us anywhere. Well, at least we got another poster on the wall. It helps liven up the place a bit. I get no one knows the truth about him, but it still creeps me out. Dude, nice poster, dude. Should have had that from the start. Can we leave? I just like the...
Hey!
Oh. But the dock. Oh man. Takemi, I'm waiting for you. We'll see you as soon as we can. That's not fair. It's not fair. It's just not fair. Like, what am I supposed to do up here? Make some more infiltration tools, I guess? Maybe we should get shady commodities as well. Protects from instant kill attacks one time. 120. Divine crown that could save many people. I mean, like, we got the money though, right? Just for emergencies. Gonna need more of these. That was an expensive buy. If I have even used the thing.
What do you want to do?
It'd be a shame if I didn't, but still.
Okay. What's up?
Can we really call her? 'Cause if I could hang out with her, that'd be great. Alright then, why'd you even mention it, Morgana? What are you doing? Why would you say anything if I can't do anything?
Okay.
I guess just, I mean, to make more lockpicks, I guess. No, I'll just do it myself. Two extra lockpicks, heck yeah. Don't think we need lockpicks anytime soon. We're pretty set on those.
Nice.
Don't need all these stat boosts, we're already max.
Well then.
That should put an end to the case. Just like Shido-san said. We can't go wrong leaving things to Masayoshi Shido. Shido-san's gonna be in the election too, right? Politicians like him are promising. Jeez, all these people. They don't even know what they're dealing with. Surprisingly, we're even at 3%, all things considered. My fortune reading said that you're okay, but I'm still worried about you, so please let me know. I'm fine. I'm relieved to hear that. You appear to have avoided destiny of death. However, I can't see anything past that. Please be extra careful. If you're unsure about anything, I'll be waiting at the usual spot. Yeah, I don't know if I can go hang out, though. Since you rejected me as well. As your physician, I would like to confirm something. Please contact me as soon as you see this. I'm still alive. Stop making me worried. Glad you're okay, but I got nervous when I saw the news. Well, I'll be at the clinic if you need any medicine. Nothing but the Phantom Thieves on TV. Oh, that's right. Aren't you all supposed to be gathering here today? Make sure you finish eating before everyone shows up. Guess we'll find out.
Last one. Diamond mine.
No good.
We got nothing.
How many do we miss? Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up. Right?
No, I don't know if that's the
That's
case.
not something to be excited about.
We know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Correct.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi.
That's somehow even worse.
Him and his stupid composed face.
And he does look quite good.
So, Akechi-san, is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Yeah, but you could handle it. You're a tough boy.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
Because that's what he set himself out to be.
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
And he'll be praised for it until we can take him down.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
We're still at 3%. Better than nothing, I guess.
The Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
That happens a lot. That's not all that surprising, let's be honest here.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
True.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
We just started guessing stuff, but we usually found it pretty fast.
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
We just had to ask.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That doesn't seem like a good idea.
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
But she maybe could?
Well, we do have an adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
Well, what about Boss? He has connections with the government. There you see his old pal Shido.
What's with the ruckus outside?
I should probably hide upstairs.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh, right! The candidates are currently campaigning.
That voice.
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Well, there you go. I found him.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Yeah, that's his name. Don't wear it out.
Yeah, he did!
That voice. It's all coming back. Sounds like the same voice I heard back then.
Man, talk about being lucky! We can go check him out without an appointment now!
You guys go. I'll stay here.
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station.
I really don't think I should be going.
Hurry! By the way, did something happen? You didn't seem well a moment ago.
I would find it unwise to go out in public.
Time to rebuild this crumbling nation. Our government is littered with scandals, and criminals have taken a strong foothold in our society. Such a disgraceful past must be discarded. We must set sail into a new future of dreams and hope.
To set sail.
So our children who carry the burden of the next generation can be proud of their country. So our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury.
I think Japan's doing pretty well off myself, but what do I know?
Our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world. I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido.
I definitely don't want to be seen by this guy.
Sail toward a happy future together. I hope to continue serving you all.
Wow, what a great man.
Is that the guy?
We probably shouldn't be looking at him. Honestly, we should probably get out of here.
I'll go get intel for us.
Wait!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Ryuji, you have such a way with words.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, Brad.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
Oh man, here it comes.
What are you talking about?
That moron!
Why we running here? This is the worst place for us to be. Let's get the heck out of here.
But these guys...
Hey, kid. You don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
That voice.
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare? This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. Damn brat! I'll sue!
I'll sue! This man. There's no mistake. He's the same man as from the one as from before.
What are you looking at?
Nothing, I'll be on my
This
way.
country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future. Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person?
He's why I got arrested.
Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before?
Yes.
The same guy? For real? Seriously?
That's him.
You're sure, aren't you?
I'm 100% sure. I've never been more sure of anything in my life.
The one who ruined your life.
Oh, I'm back for revenge. A sweet, sweet revenge indeed.
Holy shit. believe it.
Now we must do this.
Let's get going, okay?
We don't want to be seen in public. It's dangerous out here.
Shido's the guy who set you up?
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
A horrible fate, that's for sure. It's definitely him.
Talk about a destined connection. Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
You're telling me. I want to know that as well.
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future?
Yeah? He's not a great guy.
He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned.
He did say that.
Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
Yeah, you figured it out.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Children are the future, my ass. What he's saying and doing are completely different.
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
It's a little late for that.
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
What's done is done. Like, it's pretty hard to go back and change that.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
I still don't know what he wants, though.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different.
I mean, that much was obvious from the beginning.
It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person. He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world.
He wants the power.
He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. Ugh, that's the worst.
Truly is the
I
worst.
assume the key word for what he believes the Diet building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Give me the gun.
Let's head to the Diet building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
Don't have much of a choice. Can't find everything turned out to be your arch enemy. What an oddly poetic twist. Look at those clothes. You'd stand out if everyone else was wearing their school uniforms. Might be a good idea to wear your uniform when you head out. Fair enough. But I like this outfit. It's nice. But I do think that's what I'll be ending it for today. I wasn't planning on doing much. I just wanted to get the whole not the bad end thing resolved and get us on a good path forward. I think we've done just that. Anyways, not much else to say other than that, but if you guys have enjoyed, hope to see you guys again next time.